too many times we adults do not listen. The same things that we allege they fail to do, don't listen, don't understand, oftentimes we adults are guilty of the very same thing. The only difference between you and them is your age. We have got to listen to the voice of our young people. They're the ones who really have the answers. Because I can't tell you the last time I had to deal with a gang issue. I don't have to walk the streets of Sacramento worrying about whether I'm going to be jumped because I'm wearing the wrong color. See, the struggles that students deal with every day are real for them. We want to bridge the generation gap. It starts with us understanding them and them understanding us. And the only way that's going to happen is if we start to pay some respect and attention to the words they speak. We've got to give them an opportunity to understand. Give them an opportunity to grow and listen to the solutions they have. They face the problems that we are trying to deal with, so we've got to make certain that we listen to them.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Francisco Sanchez, and this is
Christina Keller.
And today we're going to be giving you guys a program overview. So I'm basically going to be telling you guys what we've been doing for the past 6 weeks while we're here at the City Hall and our internships. So we've gone through all sorts of training. My personal favorite was the 3 Fs, find, fix, and forget. If you're not fine with it, fix it, and if you can't fix it, forget it.
And my personal favorite were the 5 conflict strategies, which were avoid, accommodate, compete, compromise, and collaborate, which played a big role in my job working in Councilmember Jay Chenier's office on the 5th floor, where I also learned how to network and advocate.
Hello, my name is Jordan Montero, and my group and I would like to advocate on behalf of high school dropout rates. And I know a lot of us know the effects of dropping out, but we also like to show some of our solutions, and not saying they're like a quick fix, but it's a start. Thank you, and I hope you like our presentation.
I'm Ebony Turner, and dropout rates, they're like increasing, and we need them to decrease. And 1 out of 3 children will not graduate from high school. By the 3rd grade, children are determined if they will complete high school because of reading skills or not meeting their grade average requirements. And we need the dropout rates to decrease.
We think that jobs and internships like City Hall can really prevent the youth from joining gangs.
This is a way to reach out to the youth and let them know that we care and we want to help them. We want to put ourselves into their perspective, and we want them to know that there is a way to get out of gang. We believe that gang prevention is the key to guide the youth to a better life and more successful future.
So now imagine your child at the age of 12. They're making that transition from elementary school to middle school. Now imagine that same child being pressured by their friends to binge drink, which means to drink just to get drunk. So, and I say the age of 12 is because that's the average age in Sacramento when kids start to binge drink. And that's pretty much stable throughout the whole community of California, except for Fresno, where it's the age of 9.
So just like Greg said about alcohol, the same thing really applies to drugs. These students are making the transition into high school, and the expectations of high school in a lot of cases are that the older kids kind of do drugs and drink alcohol, and the people coming in want to fit in. So
I really enjoyed this program. I'm not very social. So my first day I was like, what did I get myself into? And then the second day we all started talking and conversating and stuff. It was really good. I met a bunch of new people. I was the only one from Hiram Johnson, and I had people from Burbank, McClatchy, American Legions. It was really a great experience, and I'm glad to meet all of you guys. And I hope we stay in touch. Facebook.
And there was a tremendous amount behind this program also. And so I do want to recognize a number of the people who made this happen. We had a lot of managers who were willing to take on young people for the summer. So I'd like to ask all of the managers who took interns for the city. First of all, I want to thank you it wasn't about having kids go get coffee or just do filing. It was really about putting them to work so that they could understand how the city operates. So let me ask all the managers who took on interns to please stand and help me thank all these people for taking their summer and do that. We also had a number of people who gave their time to come and speak to you all, or we took you to the Crocker and other places, and there's a list in here. I'm not going to name everyone, but I want to thank all of the speakers and presenters who gave their time. And so kind of working up, let me just say this program would not have happened but for a couple of people. I mean, I have the ability and to work with Jonathan, and we can create a partnership, and the school district wouldn't have happened without the school district, but somebody's got to figure out how to make all this work. So first I want to start with John. We interviewed various teachers. We posted the position. We interviewed to find the right person who would work with you over the summer, someone who cared deeply about young people and their plight and their success. And John, I think you've done a great, great job here. I know the kids love you. Thank you so much for all of your work. It was obviously an important partnership with the city, and Jamil Pugh, who works for the city, was our contact over there and helped with so much of this. This wouldn't have worked if it was just the district or just the city. This is how government has to operate, and so please help me thank Jamil Pugh. People in this city work really, really hard. Very little happens in this building without Vincine Jones knowing what's going on. When I want to know what's going on, I go talk to Vincine and say, help me understand this. So, Vincine, I know that your heart is here, that this would not have happened. I know that Vincine considers you, she has 32 more children now. So when you get to college, just ask her, she'll be writing the checks. So, Vincine, thank you for everything you've done. The brains behind the whole operation in my house is Bina Lefkovitz. She has been working with young people for 8 years. She doesn't take a lot of credit, but she made this. This was her idea. She worked at it. She worked at the partnership. Bina, thank you so much for doing this. I'm really proud.